Welcome, guys, ladies and gents, of course. If you are watching this in this video, I'm gonna explain the exact method, the 3R framework that I've used to help dozens of entrepreneurs going X2, X3, X5 with their profits in a short amount of time, 30 to 60 days only, while having a peace of mind and a deep sense of fulfillment, because we work on the actual results, but also on the psychological level, the things you don't see. We're going to dive into that deeper, what I exactly do. But first of all, I want to share with you who I am. If you don't know me, my name is Sarush Yazayeri, and I am originally from Iran. I used to live in Holland, and I've already coached like hundreds of people one-on-one, man, woman, first who weren't in business, some of them were, and then I specialized in business owners. I get the most energy of them, and because the real results we created, I made a framework when I'm going to share exactly with you today. And yeah, clients worldwide. I've coached many people in different countries, different languages, but online, I've seen thousands of people already in the last 8 years since I've been in the industry of coaching. And I've worked with high-level entrepreneurs such as Michel Moussa, a very big entrepreneur in Holland doing millions a year. Maarten Visser also doing at least plus 500K to a million. Bob Spey also hitting high numbers. And Sam Pollack, he's a filmmaker of people like Shane Kluivert from FC Barcelona. He works with Formula One, with big names. That's the guys I've worked with, high-level guys that are doing very good, but they had some challenges. We managed to break it through my framework. So, the background, I told you already, but I came from foster parents. When I was 4 years old, lost my brother, went to foster parents, said goodbye to my mom, don't know my dad. So don't dive too deep into it right now because we're here for different reasons, but that's a reason why I had a different life. And that's one of the reasons I chose to do this, to overcome my own challenges. And when I did that, I want to help other people do the same. I've studied NLP. When I was 18 years old, very young, I went to a lot of events, even from Tony Robbins, 2 years straight in England, 4 days when I was 20 and 21. And then I did online psychology. I did hypnotherapy, advanced hypnotherapy, the art of change, how to set goals, reach goals in a sustainable way. It's a scientific study. And next to that, I've done over 700 sessions more in the meantime, one-on-one with a very broad audience. The challenges I've seen in the last years with entrepreneurs is one of them is fear of speaking, being visible online, bad unhealthy habits. And we all know we have habits that stop us from growing, from being our best self, self-doubt, every choice, being afraid of making moves, investments, trust issues in self and others, mental restlessness, always on, always thinking, going to bed with a heavy head, waking up foggy, feeling of not feeling good enough. It's a real entrepreneur thing, like imposter syndrome, like feeling crazy over good results. Feeling a fear of success is very paradoxical because, of course, to grow, you need success. You need to have successes, but then it doesn't feel good. And then we're going to work harder to feel good, actually. So, yeah, that's like you have like a hole, and you're trying to feel good, but there's a hole in it, so it never feels fulfilled. Having success without fulfillment, that's a big one too. And thinking patterns that keep you small, so scarcity. And what do entrepreneurs want? And you would recognize this, of course, as some of these things you would recognize. speaking with confidence, feeling free, careless, being yourself, accept yourself. Mental clarity and focus, that you set goals, reach them, work focused, like have clarity in your mind, peace in your mind. Feeling good enough, so you actually do it, do the work, and you actually work with a healthy motivation, and you can set clear boundaries. Success with fulfillment, so you actually enjoy it. Peace of mind, trust in yourself and in other people. Building healthy relationships, because entrepreneurs build businesses and then they sabotage their relationships. Not all of them, but few of them do, and it costs them more than they think. And dreaming big and limitless and take action on it. So really dream big again, like you did in the beginning, and make sure you go all in for the dream. Well, the method explained, I can tell you, but it's better to show you visually. So come with me to my Miro board. Because what I'm going to tell you is super important. This is literally the secret sauce, to say so. And I want to be clear on the fact that I'm going to explain it as easy as possible for you. But the subconscious mind is a very complex thing, actually. But I want you to understand the principle of it, the principle, yes? And that is that the subconscious mind, also the creative brain, it's not the same, but the subconscious mind is super wise, smart, learns fast. And the creative brain, we don't know where it is, actually, but we know we have one, and it comes in a certain state of mind. And we have the conscious mind, the rational brain, that's like the prefrontal cortex. And like short-term memory, long-term memory. And you see it here. What's super important is like that your current behavior, your current actions, and so your current results are a deep reflection of what's going on inside of you, behind the scenes. So your conscious mind, rational brain, it only recognizes like what it can see visually, like feel, like the moment itself, consciousness, being aware in the present moment, but what, like all the thoughts and feelings and emotions, patterns, bodily reactions, bodily functions, like your organs, your breathing, it's all subconsciously programmed. Luckily, because that makes it easy. Your subconscious mind makes it easy to live, so you don't need to think. But if you don't think, and you have unhealthy habits, bad habits, you have behavior you don't feel pride of, you feel literally shame and guilt. Not because it's your fault, but you experience this. That's actually happening in the subconscious mind, and that's literally automatically programmed. And creativity, developmental stages, so you have like that things go you become aware of behavior, then you realize what's happening without you being aware of it. So it's happening as if now your brain is still working, your subconscious mind is on. And then you have the stage that you are like you are not aware of the habits you do automatically. So when it's good, it's perfect. Like imagine you learn the things you need to learn. You have the habits that are healthy without you need to thinking about it. That means that it's subconsciously programmed. And that's exactly what you want. But if you have habits or you have behavior that you're not happy with and they go on automatic pilot, that's your subconscious mind. Intuition, that thing we sense, and what we need to do is trust our intuition. But it's all subconsciously. It's very, like, if I ask you to move your hand or watch your breath, you become aware of it. But if you just listen to me now, your breathing goes on, I hope so. And also, you move yourself without thinking. I do this without thinking. When I say think about it, I will be aware of it. But otherwise, I just do it. And that's how we do behavior from day to day. So where you're at right now in your business, in your life, is a reflection of what's happening behind the scenes, not before you. Because if we only see what's in front of us, we don't see what's happening here. And this is way bigger than what we see here. Yes? Most people work with what they see. They miss a big part, and that's the most important part. That's what's happening behind the scenes. Let that be clear. Good. I'm here also to literally make you aware of things, to observe things with you, and not to judge you. Very important. Don't judge yourself, but be very honest, because if you are honest about what's holding you back right now, that's where the change lies. The honesty, the painful truth. And then working on it, that's like very direct. I like that, very efficient, to see where the problem is, and boom. I do it through my 3R framework. Recognize the problem, redesign your life, your future vision. Where do you want to go away from? Where do you want to go? And reprogram your thoughts, your feelings, emotions, your subconscious programming. It's like a automatic pilot. I want to stop the pilot for a minute and change what we can change. And we do that through hypnosis. And that is different than what most coaches and psychologists do. They work with the conscious mind. It analyzes, reasons, thinks, and plans as a short-term memory. Your subconscious mind has the long-term memory. So it can learn faster, way more, saves more energy, is like more energy, more thoughts, more, it has more memories, like a hard drive. It even knows what you did like 20 years ago on an important moment, because we can go boom back with hypnosis like to that moment, so you can rewire it. And the conscious mind is aware of like what happened today, maybe yesterday, maybe last week, maybe. No, I think last week is already too far. So your short-term memory is a little bit, your long-term memory is very big, and that says something about the conscious and subconscious mind. Your normal coaching, with all respect, they talk. Talking is this brain. Going to emotions, feelings, well, most people wait for a long time. They wait for change. They wait for the truth. The subconscious mind, the thinking patterns, the real behavior, that's here. That's why I use hypnosis. It's what the athletes, top performers all use. It's what the entrepreneurs on a high level work with, because they know it's deeper and they have no problem with asking for help. Like, hey, can you watch what's happening right here? And that's what I do. And the difference, normal coaching, I did it. It takes like so many sessions, a lot of hours, a lot of talking without knowing, is there any result? Yeah, you can book results, yes. But if you're an entrepreneur, time and energy is very important too, yes or no. And if you want to break it faster and very efficient and with a lot of certainty, that's why I did hypnosis. I studied it, like clinical hypnosis, not just a woo-woo, really hypnosis on a really groundbreaking level. I've learned a lot from Dr. Spiegel. He's like, he researched it, used parts in the brain for more control, for the triggers, so you react better, you think better, you act better, feel better. Those three, and you change on an identity level, which is the strongest level you can change. That's like long-lasting change. That's how Liam Bradshaw changed immensely, and does over he's going to 700K a month. Yeah, like that's also like 3x from where he was, and so now he's the best leader he can be, partner he can be, healthiest, fittest, strongest, mentally so unbreakable. And that's because the subconscious mind is so strong. And we did it in just a few sessions. We had, I think, 3 hypnosis sessions, maybe 4 in 3 months. And the rest was coaching to his goals, clarity on his goals. And normal coaching can take so many sessions, so many hours before you see any results. And so that's why I use it. The 3R framework, we recognize, we redesign, we reprogram with hypnosis. Very safe, controlled, very targeted. 1 to 3 sessions, and we have the dream outcome that they want. Feeling fit, feeling mentally strong, in control over habits, making more money, like thinking big again, and really being themselves. It's super important. And so what you want to do is choose, like whatever you choose. If you want to do the long way, not a lot of certainty, then do normal coaching. And that's my honest opinion, by the way. If you want to do it faster, it's hypnosis. I want you to remember this. If you use the conscious mind against the subconscious mind, it's like you use 3 people against an army. That's why I did hypnosis. I did coaching and then hypnosis, because there's so much stored in the subconscious that can help you. Nothing to be afraid of. There's so much to gain there. I just want you to be aware of these 2. Yes, and one thing I would tell you is, like, start somewhere. Wherever you start somewhere. And if you like this and this was valuable to you and you're like curious how my framework could help you with your goals and dreams, breaking your habits that you don't want, with like thinking different, like really change on a foundational level and really have long-lasting results in the short term, like between 30 and 60 days, you will see massive change already, and it only gets better. That's what my clients say. So see and say, like 1 to 3 sessions, maybe, like very fast, like a finger knip, a finger, like, how do you say it in English? You know what I mean. I just did it. So if you're interested in exploring the framework, exploring the method that I use, and be efficient with it, so you have results in the short term, just shoot me a message like Hypnosis, or I saw your video, your Loom, Hypnosis, the word hypnosis, good, then I personally will reach out to you. We have a call, just a discovery call to discover if I can even help you, if we are fit, if you're fit for my program, The Difference Maker, because you're gonna make a difference afterwards. And yeah, let's meet. If not, all good. But then let me know how you like this video. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm there to answer your questions. And have a great day, great evening, and let's chat soon.